Welcome to the Krabi province and the Krabi town. In this program you can explore the most important and interesting destinations of Krabi province. For example, the relaxing Klong Tom hot stream, the prehistoric cave of the big-headed coast, and the astonishing multi-tiered Huaitof waterfall. The Krabi province is situated in southern Thailand beside Phang Nga Bay that is famed for its odd limestone mountains. It is easy to travel to Krabi due to the international airport situated in Krabi town. Krabi's climate is humid and the rainfall in this area is considerable. The hot season lasts from January to April and the rainy season is from May to December. The temperatures vary here from 16 to 37 degrees Celsius. Krabi area features a lot of mangrove delta and rivers. The soil is fertile, so the local people grow, for example, rubber trees, mango trees and coffee shrubs. The landscape is very lush, with majestic limestone mountains here and there. Between the limestone mountains nest several magnificent sandy beaches. The most popular beaches are Railay Beach, Nopparattara Beach and Pranang that is situated in Aonang Bay. Beside the long beach lies a busy little holiday town with lots of tourists, good hotels and nice restaurants. The long, gently sloping Nopparattara Beach is shaded by tall coniferous trees. This beach is very popular among Thai tourists. Busloads of Thai families come here for a picnic, especially in the weekends and on public holidays. Also a Thai princess has chosen her home in a cave near this beautiful beach. To the small, secluded Railay Beach you can go only by longtail boat. The atmosphere in Railay Beach is unique. You feel like staying on a relaxing islet where everybody strolls resolutely barefoot. The capital of Krabi province, the Krabi town, was built on a mangrove delta by the slowly flowing brownish Krabi river. The Krabi town is definitely not one of the beauties of Thailand. One could even say it's ugly. Big plus is that it is genuine original Thai town. The street signs are mostly in Thai and the shops are small special stores. You can find here even some good restaurants. Krabi town has a specialty looking like a work of art. The cavemen statues holding the traffic lights. These remind of the considerably long history of the Krabi area. This is the very place of Thailand's oldest history of continued settlement, plentiful prehistoric pottery, tools and ancient cave paintings. The scientists estimate that Krabi has had settlement even over 25,000 years ago. Krabi is a really fascinating place to explore some of the dozens of big caves. Tiger Cave is blessed with a very easy access, situated below a steep mountain. The huge Tiger Cave was formerly home of the tigers and now it is home of a Buddhist temple. In the cave you see dozens of different Buddha statues. The apes often fancy the massive temple mountains and even here you can marvel at these playful and inventive animals. Other two very different and interesting caves you find in the Auluyok village. One is called Tamelod and the other is Tampi Huatoh. You reach these caves by canoeing from Bortor Pier. You can paddle yourself or hire a canoeist. This fine canoe trip slides through the mangrove forest via slowly flowing brown river. The Lod Cave is the smaller one. You can paddle through this short, charming cave that has stalactites hanging from the ceiling. The sentimental picture is completed by the freshwater drops dripping from the ceiling. The other cave, called Tampi Huatoh, is huge, measured both in width and height. The cave entrance can be reached by climbing short concrete stairs. Tampi Huatoh means the cave of the big-headed ghost. This cave got its name from a big, impressive cane painting on the wall. Tampi Huatoh features also dozens of other fine cave paintings. Some look like animals, some look like people. The cave itself is so huge, well ventilated and versatile that it is easy to imagine this place was once a cozy home of the ancestors. The Krabi town offers a nice view to the twin mountain of Kaakanapnam. This odd twin mountain hosts also a cave that you can visit by longtail boat taxi. Just beside the twin mountain stands massive, luxurious spa resort with a beautiful garden featuring a big pond full of fish and shy, small reptiles. You soon realize the cornucopia of many fascinating and impressive destinations outside the Krabi town. This area offers so much to see that you are wise to stay here a bit longer. 1 week in Krabi is way too short if you want to explore properly the sites here. None of the sites is at a walking distance. On the contrary, the trip to any place takes dozens of kilometers. It is a good choice to rent a car for the whole journey. If you are interested in fossils, you see millions of those on the Gastrobot fossil shell beach. This beach features huge plain areas looking like concrete beds. When you look closely, you see the concrete is really made of ancient fossil gastropods and shells. The tallest mountain in Krabi is Mount Tep Bencha. The mountain rises in Panom Bencha Nature Park that welcomes you with tall, impressive jungle trees. You can go back to the nature starting from a road and continuing on a mossy path that lines a small stream. Here in the middle of the jungle you find one of Thailand's most beautiful waterfalls, the multi-tiered Huaito waterfall. When trekking on path, you see the stream getting bigger and quicker to the waterfalls with huge mass of water. Here you can see even 3 Huaito waterfalls at the same time. More water sculptures you can marvel at the Tapam Crystal Stream. The stream is lined by a nice nature trail made of planks. First you notice strange marshland with trees standing dry. Then you see the magnificent Tapam Crystal Stream. Hardly anywhere else in the world you can discover this kind of crystal clear, transparent water. The stream is lined by old trees with serpentine roots looking like big snakes. The landscape here is like from a fairy tale. Try to come here on a sunny day so you can see the stream at its best. If you want, you can also swim in the refreshing water of the stream. Krabi is also blessed with hot springs. The Klongtom hot stream winds in the jungle. Here you find also a nature trek. Can you resist the temptation to try how warm the water is? It is 40 degrees Celsius. In the end of the nature trek, the Klongtom hot stream flows through the beautiful pools formed by the nature. The pools are part of a waterfall that joins into the muddy river flowing below. In the sweet, warm waters of these pools, it is lovely to spend time relaxing and easing the muscular tension. You rise from the pool feeling so fresh. Krabi is a great destination for travelers who like driving. Here it is easy to rent a car. The rental prices are reasonable, the car fleet is new, the maps are free, and the roads are both paved and in good condition. Krabi is conveniently situated near several interesting towns, like historical Surattani and Nakhon Tamarat, and Trang, the town of endless rains. From Krabi you can also drive to the beautiful nearby islands, like the quiet Koh Lanta and the lively Koh Samui. Both islands you can reach by car ferries going there every day at regular intervals. To the Thailand's favorite holiday island Koh Phuket, you can drive straight via the long, picturesque bridge. Krabi is also one entry point to the ship tours to Koh Phi Phi, islands with the most spectacular views. Krabi is a fine destination for nature lovers, motorists, families with children and those who want privacy. You find here several beach resorts to choose from. The mass of holidaymakers spreads conveniently to many places, so no place is actually crowded. In Krabi you can have a room with a mountain view, a river view or sea view. The prices of accommodation vary from cheap to expensive. The prices here are great in general, the services are good and the local people speak English. The multitude of nice nature destinations and good ferry connections to the islands of the Andaman Sea ensure that your traveling experience is rewarding from the beginning to the end.